Good morning, blogging friends. Hi. I hope everybody is doing well on this beautiful Thursday morning. If you guys can hear my heater, let me know. I'm very sad. No, fall has not officially started, but once I have to bust out the heater, it feels like it's officially fall. I would enjoy fall a lot more if I wasn't just dreading winter coming the whole time. Anybody else? Here in the Pacific Northwest, winter means like 8 months of gray. Okay, maybe not eight, but a solid six. Yeah, I got the heater going. It's cold in here. Hi, Amy. Good morning. Real quick before we get started. So, today I want to talk to you guys about bad blogging advice. Some of you may have seen my post in the group earlier this week. I saw something that made my blood boil. And then we're going to talk a little bit about TikTok. I'm not a TikTok expert by any means, but I did pick up a couple tips and tips and tricks earlier this summer before my health took a nosedive and I stopped TikToking. Okay, but first, before we dive in, I want to remind you guys that we have a fellow blogger who needs help. Bree is one of the sweetest people I've ever known. She needs a surgery ASAP, and her stupid health insurance doesn't pay for it. So we're really close to our goal. Even if you guys cannot donate, which I totally understand, times are tight for a lot of people. If you could spread the word on social media, you have no idea how much that helps, like enormously. So let's help out Bree. Bree's amazing. And when I was in need of help, she helped me as well. Let's show her some love. Also, screw health insurance companies that don't pay for surgery, right? Gosh. Anyway, Bree, we love you. Sending you all of our healing vibes. Okay. So look, it just says Facebook user, and I know exactly who that is. It's Rashonda because it says, hi, hello, good morning. It's the TikTok sound. Okay, let me find my live and then I'll know who's saying what. So Rashonda is wondering about TikTok. Oh, Annie's here. Hi, Annie. Annie has 5 minutes till our next meeting. Wanted to say hi and I miss you. I miss you too, Annie. I miss you so much. But we'll be seeing each other more soon. Yeah, fall. Ugh, okay. I don't want to talk about fall. Okay. So first I want to talk about bad blogging advice and then we'll get to TikTok tips. So there was a TikTok that Amanda Sachs brought to my attention. Thank you, Amanda. That said you should a blogging hack was to go to spinbot.com, I think it was. So I think it's Spinbot. Let's find it. Okay. I think it is AI that writes blog posts. I think that's what it is. So Spinbot, let's see. Yeah, article spinning. Good God. Okay, article spinning, text rewriting, content creation tool. There is your first clue that you shouldn't be doing it. All right. Anytime you are taking somebody else's text and rewriting it, that is icky. That is unethical and it's probably just straight up plagiarism. Okay. Article spinning, text rewriting, content creation tool. No, no, no. So this lady over on TikTok was saying that this is a good blogging hack, that you should go find an affiliate product that you want to make money off of. So say it's Nike waffle running shoes, right? Type that keyword in. So get an affiliate link for it. Type that keyword into Google. Find the top post on Google. Select the first paragraph or two. Copy it. Paste it into Spinbot. And you have a blog post. Okay. There's just so much to unpack here. Okay. her defense, so what was even more disturbing, I went immediately to the comment section expecting to see that's plagiarism, that's unethical, girl, that seems like it's a little illegal. The comments were full of, man, this is why I come to you. That's the best advice I ever heard, which was even more shocking. I gasped when I saw that. I went, when I saw what she was doing. And the thing is, new bloggers, they might not necessarily know any better. I feel like anytime you are copying and pasting somebody else's work and having an AI computer rework it as your own, I feel like common sense should tell you that that's unethical. But people don't know what they don't know. So I'm going to give the commenter saying that's the best blogging tip out there the benefit of the doubt, and say maybe they just seriously don't know that that's unethical. The content creator certainly should have, the lady who posted this TikTok, because she is an online marketer. She should know. I just have so much to say about this. I feel like I need to get it out of my mouth all at once. So I finally did, after scrolling and scrolling and scrolling, I finally did find a comment that said that's plagiarism. I was like, thank God. And her response was, I knew this comment was coming. It's not plagiarism. You're just giving Spinbot a starting point to write an article for you. Okay, one, that is not what Spinbot says it does. No, it's not like it's taking the information you're giving it. It says right here, text rewriting. That's not what it does, right? It's taking somebody else's hard work and rewriting it as your own. That's what it is. Two, why not, if that's truly what it's doing, if that's truly what this Spinbot is doing, that it just needs a little paragraph to get going, write it yourself. Write it yourself. It would take you maybe 10 minutes, right? If you don't know what you're talking about, you might have to go read a couple other articles and then paraphrase in your own words. It might take you 10 minutes. And then you are ethically in the clear, ethically, legally, morally in the clear, because it's your own words. Good God, how lazy can you be? Okay. So, but the real point, okay, this in particular drives me nuts, because I'm so focused on blog post writing, and I know how much effort goes into writing a really good, valuable blog post. And then we have these butt heads over here encouraging people to just take your hard work and rework it in an AI tool and then pass it off as their own. That makes my blood boil. But the larger issue here is bad blogging advice. And y'all, it is rampant. Bad blogging advice is rampant. Bye, Annie. We'll miss you. Sorry. You got to learn how to spot it. You got to learn how to sniff it out. Okay. Take everything you hear about blogging, even stuff I say, with a grain of salt. If I say something and you guys disagree with it, don't quite understand it, this isn't a cult. Please object. Let me know. We can have a conversation about that. This is not a cult. You're allowed to disagree with me. In fact, I encourage it. A couple of times I've been teaching, I was teaching in my own community or teaching for somebody else's community, and people asked me for clarifications, or they raised their hand. They said, yo, girl, like, you're saying one thing, but I heard a different thing. And I went and I followed up, and I learned a lot from that experience, right? So I would learn either that there's two arguments to that side of the story, I was wrong, or it's changed, because blogging changes really fast. You know what I mean? It always be questioning. And if something seems too good to be true, like creating a blog post in 10 minutes by copying and pasting somebody else's article and then putting it into an AI and having it rewrite it for you, it probably is. If something feels like it's so easy it should be illegal, it might be illegal. Yeah, what do you guys think about this? So I in Facebook groups, I see a lot of really, really bad blogging advice, not usually from the author. I mean, from like the person who's running the Facebook group, because I'm not usually in those Facebook groups, like run by charlatans, but in the comment section. So, are you guys experiencing the same thing, or is it just me? I'm seeing a lot of really bad blogging advice in the comment section. We kind of went over this last week with the garbage blog posts. That's another thing I've seen floating around blogging groups at the moment, is to just produce tons and tons and tons of blog posts regardless of the quality. That'll serve no one. The idea is to get used to writing. I can get behind that. But you can write every day to get used to writing without publishing garbage and tanking your SEO rankings. Just throwing that out there. Yeah. Yeah. Amy says it's like that, this in every niche, though, I think. Yeah, that's a good point. Yeah, there's just bad advice on the internet, not just regarding blogging. But yeah, so all I'm saying is take blogging advice with a grain of salt. Double check it, fact check it, find reliable sources that you trust to fact check blogging advice against. So, some reliable sources that I trust: Neil Patel, Copy Blogger, Moz.com, Ahrefs, um, what is that? SEO Journal or something like that. It's like Search Engine Journal. Those are all reliable sources. Um, Income School, right? Okay. So, if you get a hot piece of blogging advice and your spidey sense is going, is this good advice? I don't know. It seems a little too good to be true, or maybe it sounds a little hinky. Take it to one of your trustworthy sources, right? Do your own research before you run with it. This is your business, right? This is, I mean, I'm all for like not taking ourselves too seriously. I want to have fun in our businesses, but um it actually is serious. You're building a business here, right? Yes, we're throwing spaghetti at the wall all the time, but a quick Google search could save you from boiling some bad noodles in the first place. Yeah. Rashonda says, I don't go into those types of groups anymore. I don't like anything about them. Yeah, a lot of blogging groups are really spammy and icky feeling. Amy says Jay Mueller. Ooh, I'm going to pull up a tab and type in Jay Mueller so I don't forget to check him out later. Okay. Thank you. Thanks for the suggestion. Actually, maybe I'll start a thread in the group about like trustworthy bloggers that we follow that give blogging advice. Okay. So that's all I got to say about that. I'm going to hop down off my soapbox. Please, please, please be vigilant against bad blogging advice. I really don't want to see you guys get in trouble, flagged as duplicate content by Google and tank your rankings, or get in legal trouble, right? I really just don't want to see that happen because y'all are amazing. All right, let's talk TikTok. So, Rashonda, let me pull up your actual comment here, Rashonda. Where is it? Okay, she said, I'm struggling with social media. Posted every day for the past 2 weeks on TikTok and got 0 new followers. It feels like such a waste of time and energy, but at the same time, there's potential and opportunity there. Not sure if I should keep going or give up on it. I asked a follow up question, or using hashtags. She said yes. So, I'll just share a little bit of my experience. I'm not a TikTok expert, but in June, I was TikToking at least daily. A lot of the times it was a few times a day. I was having a lot of fun over there. I was seeing some traction, before my health went pshoo, and I was just in bed all summer. And so I did learn a couple things. So I want to share that with you. So what I would do, Rashonda, okay, first of all, there is a app called Tick Trend. I think. I'm gonna have to exit out of the comments to see it. Oh, I'm sorry. It was Trend Talk. I was close. So there's an app called Trend Talk, and it shows you which songs are trending on TikTok. And that's what I would use to that's what I would use to figure out what songs I was going to use in my videos. And so that way I was always sure that I was using popular music that was going to show up. And then you can also see music that's like up and coming, which I think is kind of important, right? It's important to like get a little bit ahead of the trends. So you because if you get in on the trends after their trends, then you're just kind of in the flood of that trend, right? But if you can get it right before it really pops off, you then you have a higher likelihood of being seen. Amy says, personally, I'm addicted to the rush of something getting traction. I'm obsessive about figuring it out. Yeah, and that's why you're a good entrepreneur. There you go. Yeah, I get that way about a lot of things. One of them is my business, another one is puzzles, and that is why I cannot do them. When I do a puzzle, if it's something that can't be done in one sitting, I won't stop until it's done. It will be like 4 in the morning and my neck hurts and my back hurts and I'm hungry and I want to go to bed and I can't. But it also kills so much time. Yep, the same thing with the puzzle problem. Yeah. Okay, anyway, so trends, right? And then on top of the trends idea, so the trending music, so use Trend Talk, the app, to find the trending music. But I also followed a lot of TikTok accounts that will give you trend alerts. So I was following lots and lots and lots of people on TikTok that were keeping an eye out for trends for you. So all I had to do was pop in with them and see if there was a new trend coming up. Your TikTok is supposed to be a mix of trends, educational content, and entertaining content. I think that's right. Right? Something like that. I know it's supposed to be a mix of entertainment and education. For me, the education part was really easy because I would just take a blog post and like each paragraph or each little section could be its own TikTok, right? So each little section of a blog post could be its own TikTok. And I had informational TikToks coming out my ears. For me, it was the entertainment side that was a little bit more challenging because you have to figure out what the trends are, how to do them in a timely manner, etc. So if you look at mine, most of mine are tips because that was easier for me. So, Ro, a couple thoughts on yours. So Rashonda does drawing tutorials, and one thing I noticed about yours, Rashonda, is that you started with the drawing already almost done. I would start with a blank card, right? And then show them the progression and maybe speed it up a little bit if you have to, or um, cut to a further progression, right? But it's really satisfying to see it go from a blank card to the final product, right? So when you start midway through, it's not as satisfying as a viewer. There's a little bit less of that, like, wow, how did they do that, right? Also, another thing I learned is you have to grab, just like in writing, where we have to have a hook, right? We hook people with our intro. In TikTok videos, you want to have a hook right away to grab their attention. So I was thinking, Rashonda, maybe you could have the blank card. So Rashonda draws on these little cards. You could have the blank card sitting there, and then you could, in front of the camera, snap, right? And then it could show the final product. So you have the blank card, you snap, it switches to the final product, and then you go into the tutorial to get their attention. Like, hey, you're going to watch this. I'm going to turn this blank card into this cute little zombie Ninja Turtle guy you did. That was so adorable. You have to do something to grab their attention right away, which you'll see. So once I learned that little trick, I started seeing how people were executing that hook. I started noticing the patterns in popular videos. People had a hook right at the very beginning. Um, it was a mummy, okay? It was really cute, whatever it was. Like, it was adorable. Okay, and then um, I sort of stalked popular drawing tutorials on TikTok for you. Let's head over there together. If I have to log in, I might be screwed because I can never remember. Oh my gosh. Oh, I have to have a code. Okay, but this is something anybody can do, right? Stock popular tutorials in your niche. See what they're doing that works for them. Okay. Sorry, it had to text me a code to log in on my computer. TikTok is serious about this business. All right. Add to stream. No, I don't want TikTok to show me notifications. Oh, look at this guy. Ooh, boom. He's getting down. Okay, let's go with drawing tutorials. And I'm going to blow up my screen a little bit. Okay. So this first one that comes up is an example of like how you can be funny with drawing. So this guy says me doing an art tutorial, right? And he's obviously very talented. This MF in the comments. Oh, okay. We need the sound for that. But it was something along the lines of this MF in the comments, something about objectifying the woman's body or something like that. Regardless of whether I agree with that statement, you can see how he took something that he encounters as somebody who draws on TikTok, and he turned it into a little joke, right? And another thing you'll notice about that clip is it was really short. So if you make your clips really, really short, people will have no choice but to watch them over and over and over and over, right? In order to get the full information. That's why you see those TikTok accounts that have, well, here, I think I have one. Let's see. That have text overlaying, like here. You should be using related and or synonym keywords in addition to your target. Nope. Oh, this one. Okay, so this one is actually a really short clip. Look, it's 6 seconds long. Sorry, guys. But you can't read all of this text in 6 seconds. So anybody who wants to read this has to watch it numerous times, right? That's the idea behind that. So there is an advantage to ultra short videos sometimes. Anyway, let's go back to stalking the drawing tutorials of TikTok. Okay, see how this guy starts with a blank paper, and then the pace is pretty fast, right? He cuts pretty fast. That's what I was talking about. As a user, or as a viewer, that's really satisfying to see it go from a blank sheet of paper to eventually the end progression. And then I thought this was cute. He added his own little commentary. Why at the end. So I don't know. The text commentary was cute to me. Anyway, so stalk them and then also see what they're doing for hashtags. That's all I got. Like I said, I'm not a TikTok expert, but that's what I learned in my brief stint with TikTok before I got sick. I hope that helps. Any questions? Thank you for coming to my TikTok TED Talk. Rashonda, I think you're doing a really great job. I don't want to see you give up on it. I think you could crush it over on TikTok. And that's another thing. Okay, wait. This is proof that you can crush it, okay? This guy has almost 400,000 hearts on this video. And then let's see. 2.4 million followers. Good God. So, yeah, it can be done, right? There is a market for this. Let's see what Kale Doodles got. They have 100,000, almost 101,000 followers, 1.9 million likes. Good God. Yeah, so that is, proof it can be done. You just got to figure out what people like, right? And keep them hooked, and then do more of that stuff. That's another thing I heard a lot when I was studying the art of TikTok, is that a lot of accounts had one video that did really, really, really well. And so they just did a whole bunch of that video over and over and over and over. Like they just they found something that worked and then they just replicated it. Okay, friends, if there's no more questions for the A's, I'm going to hop off of here. Don't forget, the link for Bree's fundraiser is in this video description. You can share if you can't donate. That helps a lot. I think she needs surgery this Monday, so let's get her to the OR. Rashonda says, I feel like I can be successful at anything, but I feel like it would take a full-time commitment. That's not going to happen right now. So I have to half-ass it and then I don't get results. This is a story I tell myself. I hear you. And I wonder if once you find your one thing, if it'll get a lot faster, like the production of it will get a lot faster. And then also if you could batch it. That's something I was doing, was batching my TikToks. So I would just look at the camera and give a few tips and then pull them all together, right, as a video with a song that was trending. And then of course with captions. I would always do captions, and I just got a app on my iPhone called Captions. It was free and it worked beautifully. Yeah, and I was batching it. So that way during my super, super busy Monday through Friday, I didn't have to work so hard at it. I feel you, sister. I feel you with everything feeling like it could be a full-time job. All the 50 million things we need to do as bloggers could be 40 hours a week jobs. Okay. I love you, friends. Have a fantastic rest of your week. Go crush it. If you need anything from me at all, please post in the group. I'm here for you. Don't take shitty blogging advice, and go about being your badass selves. All right. See you soon. Bye.